introduction YouTube video for my mom's class. Richard Anderson, Peter Holst, and Kathleen Andersen.
And this is my third witness because I'm in a new neighborhood. I just moved to University Place. I have been here 3 weeks and I really don't know anybody. I'm used to living up north and most of my relatives live up north. And so this is Smitty, and she's my third participant, and she just came from Thailand last week, and she's traveled over 6,000 miles. So anyways, you met my son, who is Richard. He's the first person that introduced himself. He just came after 6 years in Thailand. He just came last Thursday home to the United States. It's been quite an experience for him, and I'm really glad as a mother to have him back. Now, I'm a student at Central Washington University. My major is psychology, and as you probably can see, I'm not a new student and I'm not a young student. I've really had about 4 careers. I started out in journalism, worked in business for many years, corporate business, and then decided at age 62, which was 7 years ago, to get into environmental science, which I completed. I do spend my summers working at the National Park Service doing independent projects on anything from plant species to wildlife migration. I really like it. I spent 2 summers at the National Forest Service and at Mount Baker, and I love it. But unfortunately, I'm at my age, it's harder to actually get around. So I went back to school, and this is my second year in the psychology program. I'm getting ready to graduate, and I like it because I'm actually combining my past of business, environmental science, and journalism to do what I love, which is try to figure out how people think. And as an eco-psychologist, and that is my specialty, eco-psychology, it's a new field, and it basically is understanding how the human brain interacts with nature. How does music help your thought process? How can it calm you down? There's a new theory going out called it's not a theory, it's a fact, neuroplasticity, which is how the brain thinks. The brain is not what we used to think it is. It actually can change, and no matter how old you are, it can grow. But we have that frontal cortex part of the brain, which is the flight or flight, and then we have the amygdala, the limbic system. And we're always, as humans, we're always in conflict with, do I run or do I stay peaceful? And that's what keeps us in survival mode. So pretty much we're now understanding that even things like going for a walk in the woods can help you. Looking at a nice picture, laughing, watching a funny movie, just doing things in nature that can really help you. Sit under a tree. But these things are important in the crazy world that we live in. And I think it's important for my fellow students to understand that you got to do what you love. And that's what I'm doing at age 69, almost 70 years old. I'm doing what I love. I've taken all my past and I am putting it into what I am today. So I've had to reinvent myself many, many times through the years, and I have to say it's not always pleasant, but it's been an experience, and I think everybody here in this room, my good friend Peter, and my son Rick, and even Kitty, we have a lot to learn from nature and cats and wildlife, and this is a really hard talk, but I'm going to get through it. Just do what you love. That's my message to everybody in this class. Do what you love, no matter how old you are. Do what you love, and the rest will come. Be happy. There's nothing in this world that says you have to go through life being unhappy. It's bad enough when you get in your car every day and you drive around and you sit in traffic and you have to make a living and you have midterms and finals, and do something in between. Balance your life, because that's going to be the most important thing, is balance your life. So with that, I want to say thank you very much for coming to University Place, Washington. I'm just south of Tacoma. I am north of Steilacoom, and I am really enjoying my environment here.